Hello everybody, my name is Draven, and today I want to talk to you about Star Wars, a movie of cinematic history. It bridged the gap between generations and built bonds among strangers. Many of you may have watched the movies, but may not know the importance of some of the characters. One person in particular is the bounty hunter, Boba Fett. Now, I'd proudly call myself a Star Wars nerd. I've spent hours reading the comics, I've looked up information for characters such as Boba Fett, and there's a lot you may not know about some of them. Now, Boba Fett may seem like an overrated character to some, but there's good reason for his popularity. Boba Fett was not born. He was actually created as a clone of a famous bounty hunter named Jango Fett. This bounty hunter treated Boba like a son and taught him everything he knew. Sadly, during the early years of the Clone Wars, Boba saw his father die at the hands of a Jedi Council member named Mace Windu. This led to Boba to hunt down his father's killer, and he made multiple attempts on Windu's life, but none succeeded. After being caught for his actions, he was imprisoned for several years and eventually escaped. And after that, he decided to join a syndicate with other infamous bounty hunters. This led to him earning a name for himself. Most of these events actually took place while he was still just a teen. This just goes to show you how much potential this guy has. Though, it actually only gets better at this point. During the years of the Galactic Civil War, the original trilogy actually, Boba Fett decided to become a mercenary for a crime lord named Jabba the Hutt, and eventually pursued the bounty for Han Solo, which Han Solo owed a debt for Jabba and didn't go so well. Not long after this incident took place, the Emperor decided to make negotiations with the Hutt to have two of Jabba's best bounty hunters assist the Empire. One of these bounty hunters was actually Boba, and he was given direct orders from Vader to capture a pilot of the rebellion. This pilot happened to be Luke Skywalker. And eventually, Boba found him, and an intense battle took place between Luke and Boba, which led to a stalemate. And Luke eventually escaped, and luckily, Boba caught the name of that pilot. And when informing Vader of the incident, Boba mentioned the rebel pilot's name was Skywalker. This led to Vader realizing he had a son. Years later, the bounty hunter was hired by Vader once more to hunt down Solo. Boba Fett eventually located Solo hiding amongst an Imperial fleet and eventually fled to Cloud City. This led to the events of Han Solo being frozen in carbonite and Luke realizing that Vader was his father. After this incident, Boba stayed at Jabba's palace and decided to return the frozen Han Solo to Jabba. And moments later, Luke, Leia, and Lando, and many other Star Wars characters that you may be familiar with, decided to free Han Solo. Didn't go so well for them. They were imprisoned and sent to be executed at a thing known as the Sarlacc pit. That's where an intense battle took place, and after the dust cleared, Jabba died, and Boba Fett was thrown into the Sarlacc pit, never to be seen again. If not for Boba Fett, though, Han would have never been caught in Cloud City, Luke would have never had his arm cut off, and he would have finished his training with Yoda. Vader wouldn't even have known about him having his own son. It's all thanks to this character that the movies went the way they did. These movies right here, we would not have two of them now. It is all thanks to this character that the events took place the way they did. Even though he has only 4 lines in the original trilogy, it's a legacy that he'll be known for throughout the ages. But some people still may never know about what he has accomplished. only the true Star Wars fans will. Thank you, and have a nice night.